Namaste. My name is Abraham Varghese. I lived in the UK for 45 years, during which time, amongst other things, I worked also as a barrister. I practiced as a barrister. And I must admit that that was the priority in my life. It gave me great satisfaction, and I'm happy for it. I'm here under the auspices of B-GHUD to answer a question that has been raised in your IELTS book, which you can see from this cover of the book itself, and which is available at B-GHUD. The question here is, in some societies, more and more people choose to live on their own. What are the reasons people choose to do this? Is it a positive or negative trend? It is a very balanced question, and I am not asked to provide a positive response to either, in the sense that I am saying this is definitely so, as opposed to the alternative. But I must still hold an opinion that is independent and is what I'm being asked to do. The trend to be or to live alone can happen through many means. One of them, of course, is the unfortunate loss of a partner and your desire to respect her being by not marrying again, or the fear of getting another woman in your life or man in your life when you've already got children and you do not want them to be exposed to the difference of treatment that they're likely to meet from their original parents. The other is divorce. You end up living alone, but you've got an easier option of actually managing because you are then able to decide that you want to be alone and live alone, which makes you more happy and gives you the right and the freedom to do as you please. Well, society is not really made that way. Women and men are meant for each other, like every other creature on earth, every other living thing on earth. And living alone is an individual choice in many respects, but I cannot think that it is actually a properly thought out, experienced choice that one is making, especially in the face of the demands that life has upon us, which is not complete within just an individual. Yes, you will lead a private life. Yes, you can reach a certain level of satisfaction. But as you progress in life, your dependency and your ability increases and decreases. And correspondingly, if you do not have the support that is necessary, you fade away much faster. Being alone in your life also means thinking alone very often, of finding company rather than having company, of not being able to share the joys and the pains and the worries and the problems with another partner. It provides for a very limited life, a very lonely life, but it does give you the freedom that you choose to have as priority over that of being part of a family. I'm sure many of you all appreciate the fact that in the earlier days of human life, The society was very important. The family was very important. They were central to everything. They were also decision makers. And it has gradually broken down because of the way that we are employed, because of the demands made by individuals and by the society or family as a group, that you find impinging upon your liberty or interfering with your way of life. These are matters that vary from individual to individual. So, while you are able to live on your own, which means cooking for your own self, eating by yourself, and I take account, of course, of those who might visit you, your friends, or if you have a girlfriend. But the stability of society is often based upon a family. I can relate incidents of my experiences of those who have lived on their own and have experienced difficulties that they are not able to rectify now because they made a choice when they were early on in their lives, which has now affected them to the point whereby they entertain difficulties, they, as it were, realize that the position taken was not necessarily the right position, but it's too late to rectify it. Those who tend to live alone will also find that they get discarded from society, especially in certain societies where the single people are identified as those who, in a way, do not belong to society, because either they are unmarried, or if they were married, they remain single, and you are generally not excluded, I would say, but in a way ostracized, kept aloof from, because all the others have families, have children, have things to share about them, and things to share about the experiences of life. So as you can see, there are many, many factors that make up the issues in this particular question, and I would hold on to saying that living on your own will not be a choice that I would like to make, and I can also speak so from experience. Thank you very much. Namaste.